Hi guys, it's your resident numerologist Michelle Arbeau for LotteryUSA.com, and we're going into the second week of the month of new beginnings. So, hang on to your hat because it's going to get a little intense and exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. Actually, I'm kind of, I was getting really frustrated with last month, so this month is going to be really fun for a lot of you, especially some of the signs like Scorpio and I'm thinking Leo, especially because they get a little frustrated when they can't do things. Aries. So there's quite a few signs in there that are going to benefit from this fast-paced month. And this week is actually quite interesting because we started off with the exact number that we're talking about, which is the new beginning. So we start the week off with a new beginnings energy. It's also the number of achievement. It's the pioneer, the trailblazer. It's like, let's hit this, it's like the week starts out like a lion. And then we fall right back into the pure two the next day. So it's like we're relying on the lessons we learned last month with the ebb and the flow and switching back and forth all the time. So really, think back to what you've learned in September, because it's going to be hard switching from that 1 to the 2 because they're almost polar opposites. They're almost like one is passive and one is go, 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 do, do, do. So you're really going to do a lot on the one day, but then you're going to process it on the second day. So it's going to throw you all over the place, but that's high change, right? And then we've got the 3, 4, and 5 after that, which is kind of a build, because once you contemplate that high change day, there may be some tweaks you want to do in terms of your plans and your blueprint that you've got for your entire kind of master empire plan. I always call it empire. But, foundation shifting is the 4, so you're going to go into that a little bit and shift a few things around. And then 5 is career. So it's all kind of focused on career. It's really getting to that career place. But then we switch gears into relationships. And we haven't really hit relationships enough lately. So I think because September was more about teaching you the ebb and the flow of life, which is really cool. But relationships are back in the game, and the focus is on relationships for the last 2 days. And it's going to be kind of profound, actually, because we have a 16-7 to end the week, which is a very volatile interchange energy. And it wants you to turn the page hard. It wants you to turn the chapter, rip the Band-Aid off. And so with relationships in general, it's going to be about cleaning up some of the clutter, the baggage, and doing it in a really profound way. Doing it in kind of like, okay, enough is enough. We've got to clear the waters. We've got to deal with this so we can move past it. Like really big kind of aha stuff. So it's going to be kind of coming in like a lion and going out like a lion. So it's a pretty interesting week overall. And like I say, practice your skills of moving back and forth between the ebb and the flow, because that's what's going to happen. And so this is the second week. There's still more weeks to come, because this is actually a 5-week month, so to speak, because we go into the 5th month. So it's going to be a long one, but it's going to be fun. Just trust me on this one. And if you do have any questions or comments, please do send them in to Michelle at LotteryUSA.com, and I'll be sure to answer them on our weekly videos. So tune in again next week, and we'll have the 3rd week of the highest change, or I guess new beginnings change month of the year. Thanks for tuning in, and thank you for watching me on LotteryUSA.com.